PWCC is a great way to sell your sports cards. If you're looking for a way to support the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, consider using the promo code Cajun, all caps, CAJUN, when you're selling your cards on the PWCC marketplace. Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with mail day number 127. We are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards, 9 Michael Jordan cards. This is going to be a crazy quick mail day episode because none of these cards really ring the bell, for lack of a better word. They don't really float the boat. Not a lot of huge stuff in here. There is one pretty damn big card at the end, so stay tuned till the end and we'll get there. But let's just get the slideshow going. As you guys know, whenever I do my mail days, I always am showing you images of when the cards finally get uploaded and curated into my collection in my PWCC Vault up in Oregon. So the first card is, this card's been elusive in high grade. This is the 1997 Stadium Club Royal Court number RC6. There are 2 years of Stadium Club Royal Courts. I've got a PSA 10 in the other one, which was pretty rare. I actually picked it up at the Atlantic City National from a dealer in a nice, easy, quick, fair trade. This is the 1997. The 1997 has proven elusive to say the least. A beautiful, beautiful card. Really good looking card. I graded this one myself from the cross country collection. It came back an 8, which is about fair because as you guys can see on the edges and corners, I mean, it's rough and these are real high def images, so it's going to make it look worse, but edges on the back was the problem. Surface on the front, sometimes an issue as well with the foil stuff over here. If you guys can look in, this little scepter, this royal scepter, actually says Royal Court, and then under it on the banner it says King of Kings. Really, really good looking card with the really interesting sort of medieval font down there where it says Michael Jordan. And then, of course, you've got the great Todd Foster, Luke Longley, Rodman, and then maybe Adam Keefe or Hornacek. I can't tell. Some white dude for the Jazz, which is kind of redundant, but that's what you got on that one. So placeholder, right? That's what we keep calling these cards. Now, these cards are not placeholders. This is, I'm going to show you 2 in a row. This is the 1997 Upper Deck Diamond Vision PSA 8. And then right next to it, don't blink, it's the very same card, only it's the signature moves parallel. So on this one, you'll see there's the card. It's just a typical, you know, Diamond Vision, Sport Flicks type stuff on the front, and then look at the back. That's what the back looks like. But look what we look at the back at the signature moves. You see the little signature right there, right? So that's what designates the signature moves parallel. And then on the front, you see the signature and the white on the front as well. So the signature moves is pretty damn rare. In a PSA 8, like the one you're looking at on your screen, it's only a pop 11. There are only 3 higher. So I shelled out the signature moves and then the 8. So I get the 8 in both, you know, for what it's worth. Here's my Diamond Vision family, if we can kind of translate this. There's the Diamond Vision Dunk Vision, which I picked up in a PSA 9. That is a pop 5 insert parallel, and that is only 1 PSA 10 in existence. So really, really thrilled, and I'm probably set for life on this one. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to pick up the 10. And then we have the PSA, I have a PSA 9 regular Dunk Vision. And then I have a PSA 8 regular Dunk Vision, which will probably be for sale, but I want to make sure everybody recognizes the importance of it and it sells for the right price. So I might just do a fixed price or try to sell it as a buy it now on the channel or Instagram or something like that. And then, of course, the signature moves PSA 8, which stays in the collection. So base Diamond Vision 9, and then Diamond Vision Dunk Vision 9, and then Diamond Vision signature moves 8. So that's my Diamond Vision collection in a nutshell right there. Next, we got the Dish and Swish. Just like we said with the Royal Court, this card has proved elusive in a higher grade, and so it will sit as a placeholder in my collection so I can mark it off on my Michael Jordan hierarchy poster and spreadsheet. So it's sitting there, and it's an 8. Obviously, I'm looking for a 9 or a 10, preferably a 10. Same thing. Rinse, repeat, the Fleer Zone, same deal, 1997 Fleer Zone, card number 10, great looking card with Jordan in the Concord 11s down there. very rarely talked about, discussed, or anything like that. This is kind of a pain in the ass card to pick up, to be quite honest with you. The pack odds are pretty tough. Same thing with the stat liners. You guys know these are die cut at the top. It's got Allen Houston in there, trying to keep Jordan from getting into that sidestep fadeaway, which I'm sure he will in this picture. But this one, you can tell it's a PSA 8. It's got some serious issues right here, right? That's the issue. Everything else about it looked really good. And then that's what the back looks like as well. But these things are susceptible of chipping on these little saw blades up here at the top where it's die cut. The rest of the card's not die cut, but that's a PSA 8 copy right there. So I need the 10 in that, or the 9 or something like that. That's a placeholder. This is just a 10 that I graded from the cross country collection. I didn't own it. It's the 1997 Collector's Choice card number 23, the true base card from that 97 Collector's Choice. Looked great in my collection. I've got thousands of cards just like this, the paper-based stuff, and I've got to always make the decision. I guessed right on this one and said, hey, it's got a chance at a 10. So hit a 10. I don't own a 10. It goes in my collection because I collect beyond the hierarchy. I collect the base cards as well in PSA 10, albeit that's not really the focal point of my Jordan collecting world right now. It's mostly the inserts and the parallels that appear in the hierarchy project. Another one, I consider this a Jordan card because it's got the back of his jersey on here. 92 Hoops, Chicago Bulls, number 269. Same drill. It's just a little chintzy base card. It's not a valuable card, but there's not that many PSA 10s out there, so that sits in my collection. And then the only real big dog, and this is an awesome card. This is another one of the two Players Club Platinums that I actually graded in graded 10s in the cross-country collection. I think I also had a copy of this card graded 9, which is for sale, and I'm going to bring it down to New Orleans, try to move that bad boy. But this PSA 10 is a pop 13. That is a tough card. Here's my Players Club Platinum family. Again, notwithstanding the PSA 9 that I'm going to bring down to New Orleans. But here's a PSA 8 Players Club Platinum. Here is the card number 324, PSA 10, and here is the 353, same card we saw that had a PSA 8 and PSA 10. So this one here, this PSA 8, will also be for sale. So that card will be for sale as well because I'm not carrying a bunch of lower graded duplicates right now. I'm trying to recycle that money and move forward into picking up some more unique Jordans or improving the grades on the Jordan cards that I already have, or filling those gaps of cards that in the project I completely don't have. And there's a lot of them. I mean, this thing is this is a marathon, not a sprint, to use my favorite quote out there. So that's mail day number 127. Here's your list: 9 cards. Royal Court placeholder, Diamond Vision 8, which will be for sale because I have the 9, as you guys saw. Diamond Vision Signature Moves, PSA 8. Again, just a tough card. Pop 11. Only 3 9s and 10s combined exist. Only 3 3 mint or better copies of this damn Signature Moves exist. Dish and Swish, Zone, Stat Liners, all placeholders. All 3 PSA 8s, all 3 not valuable at all. All 3 are placeholders in the vault. As soon as I replace them with 9s or 10s, I'm just going to move them over probably into the PWCC Weekly and let PWCC do the work. 2 base PSA 10s that are nothing to write home about from Collector's Choice and Hoops, and then the Platinum Medallion, which is really the only big card. I say that the Signature Moves is a pretty big card too. Pretty excited about that card as well. But this Players Club Platinum is a cool pop 13, super high pack odds. Those Players Club Platinums from 1995 Collector's Choice. Look into it if you haven't already. Just really hard to find in high grade, and just the cards are not that common. Again, it's different having high pack odds in Collector's Choice than it would be high pack odds in like Finest or Metal Universe, because there was they printed a bazillion cards from Collector's Choice, and there's 50 times probably as many packs of those as Skybox Thunder, maybe 100 times as many, maybe 1,000 times as many. I don't have any idea. So, and the packs were cheaper, and so the pack odds are super impressive at first glance, but always keep in perspective, well, how much did the packs cost? Because that should be factored in. In addition to the scarcity of the rarity, that should be factored in because it's just backwards math. So you guys can figure that out. Anyway, that's it for mail day number 127. Not the sexiest mail day, but a couple of meaningful cards to put in here, a couple of placeholders to hold the fort until I pick up higher grades, and a couple of them that have pushed lower graded cards into the will be for sale category for me as well, so I can recycle some of this money. Anyway, that's it. Mail day number 127 in the books. Appreciate you guys watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.